My name is Melissa Osorio and this is my senior exit video. In the fall of 2014, I will be attending Cal State Fullerton where I will get my bachelor's in health science, and from there I will go into their undergraduate program for nursing. I will take courses such as anatomy, physiology, microbiology, and chemistry so I could achieve getting my bachelor's in health science. After graduating from Cal State Fullerton, my career goal is to become a registered nurse. In doing so, the places in particular I would like to become a registered nurse at would be either Chalk or the Fountain Valley Regional Hospital. While attending Cal State Fullerton, I will be signing up for internships at either of those hospitals so I could get a feel for the environment or what it feels like to become a registered nurse. An activity that has helped me achieve this goal would be taking AP Psychology. In AP Psychology, I was able to understand about how the mind works, also about psychological disorders, but it was intriguing was finding out about why the brain functions and what causes it to trigger in for certain manners. So I think that was going to be very beneficial, especially in becoming a nurse, because with that it helps me understand why the patient is acting this way he or she is acting. Science had also been another favorite subject because throughout my years at Segerstrom, it really fascinated me about the earth, the body, cells, DNA, chemical reactions, atom splits, and especially right now in physics, about friction, heat, and wavelengths, and just in general about the science behind how everything moves for a reason. One of the clubs I did join was the CSF Foundation. I joined this club at the spring of my freshman year till the fall of my senior year. I remember that this club did a lot of fundraisers to support the club. We went on trips to Knott's and helped a lot of charities like the Ronald McDonald Foundation. And it was very charitable. In the summer of my sophomore year, I decided to become involved into the aquatics program. One sport in particular that was in the aquatics program that I enjoyed was water polo. During my time in water polo, I have learned the values of teamwork and communication, and with the help of my coaches, we ended up becoming able to go all the way to the CIF finals, and we had won the championship, and we were the first girls team in our school's history to win CIF. Activities that outside of school I would either draw or sketch stuff. I would do puzzles that were at least 1,000 pieces. I would actually read at times if I was bored. But one thing that I would like to do was to play guitar. This past summer, I worked at the OC Fair in the station called Juicy's. It was a great experience for me because I was actually a runner and a cashier. From there, I considered it a great experience. Also, I made some great friends, and I still talk to majority of the people that I worked with. The academic growth that I would like to share was my math improvement. I remember my freshman year, I took Algebra 1, and it improved from me taking Algebra 1 to my senior year taking math. With the help of my teachers, they actually did help me understand the subject even more, and eventually I started getting it, and I ended up liking it, and so I decided to take that next challenging step and take the honors math classes. And they were pretty good decisions because if I struggle, I know my teachers will be there to help me out, and it was one decision I didn't regret. Finally, another academic growth was my GPA. As you can see, I started off my freshman year with a 3.0, and as years progressed, I was increasing my GPA from a 3.0 to a 3.4 up to last year where I finished with a 3.8 my first semester and a 4.0 my second semester. One of the things that I did notice from my freshman year till now was that at the beginning of my freshman year, I was a really shy person. I didn't really talk to that many people. But as years progressed, I have come to see that I'm outgoing and I can step out of my comfort zone, and I have many friends that always get me to go to my crazy side. I get to be outgoing. I consider my brother as a person of influence, but I also consider him as a role model. He's always supportive, and I think if it wasn't for him and all the advice he's given me, I don't think I'd be the person I was today. And I'm really thankful for him because he's a great brother. I consider my coach as a professional influence because since the very beginning that I joined water polo, he's always pushed me to do my best. Especially when I became a goalie, he's always taught me new skills, helped me improve skills if I wasn't doing well. Because of him, I wouldn't be a great athlete. I think because of him, I was able to become MVP for both CIF and Golden West, and I thank him for that. And He was
After graduating,
I will be attending Cal State Fullerton. I know that there will be obstacles to achieve my goal of becoming a registered nurse, but I know if I work hard and I'm really dedicated, I will be able to do it. I also plan on wanting to travel the world with my mom to get her to see the world. These past 4 years at Segerstrom have been quite memorable. I won't forget the people I have met. The teachers and administration have prepared me very well to take on those next big steps of going into the college life. And I just want to thank every single one of them for all their teachings and guidance to those steps. And I just want to thank everybody there. So thank you for watching this video.